Hey, you looking to get the most out of your glute training session? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you how to create the perfect glute training workout. Hey, welcome to the Critical Bench channel. Coach Brian here. I'm a strength coach, functional movement specialist, and we're talking about the glutes today. As a strength coach and personal trainer for over 15 years, I've trained all walks of life, from young to old, from professional to beginners. And the glutes, I love training the glutes for all walks of life. The glutes are the powerhouse of the body. They're overlooked sometimes. They're just trained in a manner that isn't the best for the glute complex. And what I mean is that people aren't training the glutes correctly. So in order to get the most out of the glutes, you need to understand a few things. The first primary role and function of the glute max, your big glute muscle, your big butt muscle, is hip extension. So think about when you're walking, you're extending that leg back. Now, once that leg breaks midline of the body, that's when you're going into hip extension. Think of when you step up, you're going up a stair, you're extending the hip, your glute is firing. Not a lot of people think glutes and legs in a separate sentence. They say, I'm going to train my glutes by doing leg exercises, squats, deadlifts, even some lunges are geared for legs. Now, I'm not here to say squats and deadlifts are bad, but if you're looking for glute-specific growth, glute development, you have to be training glute-specific exercises. Now, before I go breaking down this program, I want to tell you about my program that I created. It's called Unlock Your Glutes. It's a program that's going to help you take your clients, take yourself through an incredible glute training development workout. There's so much good stuff in here that if you're brand new to glute training, flip through this book a few times and you're going to see all of the exercises that are going to build your better booty. You can find more information about this Unlock Your Glutes product in the pinned link below underneath this video in the comment section. Just click that link and look at that program. So let's say you're starting from the top, a client walks in, or you're just looking to, where do I start? That's pretty much what we're going to start at. You need to know if your glutes are actually able to become activated. So you always want to start with your client or even yourself, a self-assessment of your glutes. What I want you to do is pretty much squeeze your butt. So let's all do it together. We're going to squeeze our butts. So we're going to prepare to pucker. So you're just going to stand in a natural state right here, and all of a sudden you're going to squeeze your cheeks together and pucker. You're going to reach around, grab. Now, if you're working with the client, don't grab their butt. You can look, you can have them twist to the side, and you're going to say, hey, squeeze your cheeks. If their butt moves, that means their glutes are becoming activated. They're turning on. That's what you want to see. Now, if you see like barely any type of movement going on in the glutes, have them lay down on the floor like this and then squeeze. This is called a prone glute squeeze. Now, this is also an activation exercise. Not only is it a glute assessment, but you as the coach or the trainer, you're going to want to look at their glutes to see if they're moving. Now, if one side is turning on and the other side is not, that means you have a muscular discrepancy and there's an imbalance going on which you need to address. So the first thing you want to always address is muscular strength or balance or activation sequencing. So that's where you're always going to start. So let's say one of your clients walks in, or you've been training glutes for a long time, and then you're like, I'm just not getting enough out of my glute workout. Well, you have to follow this sequence. So now you have assessment. Next is going to be activation. Activation is going to be a series of mobility exercises, actually activating the muscles through certain movement patterns. I love using the foam roller. I love waking up the glutes and the hips. The benefit of using a foam roller in the second part of your sequence or your workout is going to be, it's kind of twofold. It's just to warm up, get fresh blood to the area, but it's also going to send biofeedback from the muscle to the brain, from the brain back to the muscle to say, hey, there's something going on here. We need to wake up all the nerve endings and prepare it for movement. So you're always going to start your glute training session with foam rolling activation exercises. From there, you're going to progress. Again, you can go in through a sequence of mobility exercises. There's hundreds of them. You can even subscribe to our channel and check out all of our other videos. So click that button underneath this video, subscribe to our channel. Also click that notification bell, and search within our channel the glute activation exercises, glute warm-up. We have plenty of those videos that I don't need to show you in this particular video. So again, the sequence is assessment, activation, which can be done through foam rolling, but it also can be done through a lot of mini band work. I'll show you just one or two exercises to wake up your glutes with mini bands. One of my favorites is just a simple side-to-side step, something like this. Now, Coach Tanya, she's one of our coaches here on the channel. She's an expert when it comes to mini band training. We've got so many videos with her. We also have a mini band product program that she's created. We actually sell our own mini bands for dirt cheap. They're awesome, so you can check out that. Just type in firm and tight or look underneath this video as well. A whole sequence of exercises you can be doing with the mini bands. So again, I'm gonna keep going through this step by step. Assessment, activation, which is foam rolling, mini bands, and now we're gonna transition into power and strength. So you're always gonna work with power first, which is gonna be the hip thrust. The hip thrust is the #1 glute training exercise that you're gonna be doing. So long story short, when you're dealing with the hip thrust, now we love training the glutes with the hip thrust. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to do a body weight hip thrust just so I can quickly demonstrate this movement. But you can throw on a bar, you can put a dumbbell, you can put a weight plate in this position. So this is the #1 exercise that you always have to start with, or have your clients start with when you're talking about glute exercise. So again, your glutes are warmed up, they're activated, they're ready to go. And what you're gonna do is have the shoulders to the edge of the bench, arms stabilized here. You're gonna tuck your tailbone back, chin tucked into the chest, down, looking towards the horizon, up, squeeze those cheeks like you did at that assessment, and back down. This is a great exercise for somebody to start with that has never done this movement before you load them up with weight. If anybody has knee pain, back pain, hip pain, any type of pain, but they're looking to grow the glutes, this is the exercise that is gonna be the exercise that they're gonna need to go to all the time. Now you can be creative with this. You can attach resistance bands, mini bands, you can do drop sets. There's so many different types of programs exercises or parameters that can be changed and manipulated with this exercise. But you always wanna start your glute training day with the hip thrust. Then from there, you can go on to many other different exercises, strength power exercises. You can do Bulgarian split squats. You can do walking lunges with a kickback. You can do step ups. You can do negative step downs. You can do single leg deadlifts. You can do reverse hypers. You can do glute ham raise. There really are quite a few exercises you can be doing. A lot of resistance band exercises. Again, on our channel here, we have so many videos geared towards glute strengthening or glute building. But just for the sake of this video, again, I'm just giving you the template of what steps you need to follow in order to get the most out of your glute workout. And just a traditional school of thought when you're training for muscular growth, you want to do 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 repetitions, 60 seconds of rest at a moderate weight. That's going to get your optimal muscle growth. Now you're talking strength, heavier weight, less repetitions, longer rest periods. So 4 to 6 sets, anywhere between 3 to 8 reps, resting anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes of rest with high resistance, so a lot of weight. So if you want to get strong, powerful glutes, you got to lift some heavy weight. You got to rest. You got to do a lot of complex movements. So, and then you're going to finish off the workout like you would any other workout, kind of like finisher exercises. Exercises that are going to tax the stabilizing muscles, all your secondary, tertiary muscles. You know, a lot of balancing exercises, your floor work, your clamshells, your single leg glute bridges. So that's really going to be what a glute training session looks like. It starts, first you need to know what your client or know what you're personally dealing with. Then you need to kind of work backwards and be like, all right, what's my goal? Is it to build strength? Is it to build size? Is it to just become more stable and just fluid in my movement? You need to know those things before you start training, but you always have to activate. You always have to foam roll and warm up. You always have to do your mobility work. Then you're always going to start with your hip thrust. Then you're going to progress down the chain from power to strength to stability, and then you're done. So it's a lot more complicated than it might just seem, but hopefully I shed some light on this issue to give you the tools necessary to help not only yourself, but anybody you're working with. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video, and hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, I need you to do a couple things for me. What I need you to do is to subscribe to our channel. Click that subscribe button underneath this video. Also, click that notification bell to stay up to date and alert of when we upload a video. Not only that, hit that thumbs up button, drop us a comment or a question below. We'd love to interact with you in every video. And not only that, but make sure you check out that Unlock Your Glutes product below. That's the pinned link in the comment section. So if you want more information on this product that you can use for yourself or for one of your clients, please check out that link. That's it. I'm Coach Brian here with Critical Bench. Have an awesome day.